So today we're going to talk about, can you be anything you want to be? So, can you really control your life and become anything you want to be? I'm here to tell you, yes, absolutely. There is a clear way to get what you want in this life, but you have to understand that it all starts with your mind, so stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this. So I grew up in a family, one of 9 children, 9 kids from the same 2 parents who played together, ate from the same refrigerator, followed the same rules. And in spite of the sameness we grew up in, we all had different personalities, different responses, sort of our own way of seeing and processing the world. But somehow, by observing each of my siblings with their different ideas, personalities, and things we each wanted to focus on, I started to see that you could become anything you wanted. See, I was really shy from the time I was in kindergarten. And by the 5th grade, I was officially a totally shy nerd. As 6th grade came around, I started to feel something different. I saw magazines. My best friend and I would chat about it. And I decided when I reached the 7th grade, I would become someone different. I kept announcing to my family and my best friend that when I get to 7th grade, I'm going to be a new girl. I decided I'm going to get rid of my nerdy glasses and get contact lenses. I'm going to start parting my hair in the middle instead of on the side. And I'm going to get to know everyone. I'm going to have so many friends and have so much fun. I'm going to be popular. I must have chanted this little mantra that felt so exciting to me at the time over and over again 100 times to my mom and my best friend. The funny thing is, everything I declared about myself in those months leading up to middle school came true. My former habits of shyness and holding back disappeared, and in its place was pretty much everything I said I was going to be. I became friendly, outgoing, and really excited to get to know everyone, and I became involved in everything. My middle school years were a blast, and I became that girl I had talked about becoming all those months leading up to middle school. I went from being the shy nerd to becoming popular. I had lots of boys who wanted to be my boyfriend. I had lots of devoted friends whom I loved. And by the time our 3 years of middle school wrapped up, an age-old tradition called the freshman poll came along. That was a questionnaire where every freshman student got to vote for random students in a couple of dozen categories like best athlete, most friendly, etc., etc. When the results came in, I was amazed. I got voted from a random selection in the categories as the choice for the most popular, the best looking, and the best dressed. And I'll bet no one who knew me in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade would have ever imagined I would be the girl to win all of those coveted distinctions in our freshman poll. It was such a powerful experience because even then as a kid, I was able to completely change how I showed up in the world. A desire had grown in me to become someone different. And so I pictured how I wanted to be, and I picked my timeline. I didn't know it at the time, but I had followed my path to transformation, to becoming someone new, which is what all of us want in life again and again as we grow and evolve. Life is about evolving. As I got older, a deep desire set into me. I wanted to help everyone be their best. I knew at an intrinsic level you could change anything you didn't like about yourself or your life because I had done it. By the time I was in my 20s, I had transformed my entire life a couple of times. And it gave me a burning desire to help everyone, starting with members of my own family who were struggling with issues, even those with addiction. But then I had to learn a sobering lesson. And that lesson was you can't change anyone unless they first have the desire to change. It has to start with their own desire. But you can change everything about yourself and your life that you don't like or don't want. You can become absolutely every great thing that you could possibly imagine. But it all depends on that single first and most important thing. You have to want it. You have to decide. You have to catch the vision. You have to expand the vision and then replay the vision of the new you. And then you have to believe. I got to a point where I didn't want to be that shy kid anymore. I wanted more friends, more experiences, more excitement, and all that desire got me to figure out exactly what I wanted to be like. Pretty soon, I could clearly imagine myself as that new girl, and it became really, really exciting. I had repeated that vision enough times and declared it out loud to my mother, who was wonderfully patient, and my best friend. God bless her. And by the time the new 7th grade school year rolled around and I walked into middle school for the first time, I was that girl. It's all there for you. Everything you want to do or to be or to have, you can activate any or all of the life of your dreams, but it all starts with you. It starts with your desire. It starts with your belief that you deserve the best life has to offer, the belief that it is out there for you. And it starts with your vision, all of your greatest self replayed again and again. And finally, it needs to be supported by your decision to take the actions to get there. We can be anything or nothing, depending on how we see ourselves. But once we truly decide we're going to be something, there's nothing that can stop us. No social construct, no jealous haters, no obstacle or setback that we can't overcome. Scripture says you're created in your Creator's image, thereby making you a creator of whatever life you decide you want to create for yourself. The Master Jesus said, "These things I have done, greater things you can do if you believe as I believe." So what did Jesus believe? He believed that the kingdom of heaven is within, meaning heaven is not some faraway exclusive place that is not available to you until you die. Everything you need to be the greatest expression of you and your life is pure possibility and potential, just waiting inside of you to activate it. So my greatest desire in this life is to help as many people as I possibly can do just that. Please hit the like button if you like this video so YouTube can get it out to other people who might need the help. I am cheering you on to become all that you can be.